The thing about New York City and pedicabs is that we could take people to real places in New York City with pedicabs. You couldn't really do that in San Francisco. You couldn't take someone to the opera. Mass transit, you couldn't really take someone home after drinking because, you know, the way a lot of cities are designed and how the pedicabs flow through them. It's changing now, and maybe New York was one of the hallmarks in terms of that. You know, pedicabs in other cities were more of a whimsical thing. You know, I mean, maybe a taxi cab trip is just not efficient, not an efficient use for a short little trip of a taxi cab. You might not really think of it as point-to-point transportation. And I think that was our goal, to kind of, yeah, let's plug in the pedicabs.
Hello? Yeah, I have a lot of bikes available by the day or the week, whatever you want to do. What I need you to bring in is just 2 forms of photo ID, and then you're set. We charge $50 per day. If you can handle the bike real well, then we'll just waive that trade and get you started.
They need a ride? You need a ride, girls?
Yeah.
Hi.
Rockefeller Center?
That'd be $25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fiberglass body is bolted onto the frame itself. It's all steel, it's all welded. Some people think we've taken a mountain bike and just welded a pedicab to the back. So this was the first version of a high-tech pedicab, and I brought this first one to New York City on a gamble.
Well, there's 2 ways about going about the job. You can cruise around and ask people if they need a ride, like this gentleman up here. He's trying to get a cab. And I'll ask him if he needs a lift. Or, you know, you sit somewhere like Rockefeller like I do.
Saks? Fifth Avenue is on Fifth Avenue. Just go straight there to your right.
How many blocks? 1?
Not even half a block.
All right.
Can't miss it.
Where's our McDonald's?
McDonald's?
Yeah. Nice taxi.
Fifth Avenue, go down a little bit.
It's Carnegie Deli. You go get a pastrami sandwich.
I think I go Bloomingdale's.
Is that perception is reality in politics. That in many respects, what is the truth doesn't matter.
Might be drawn to these vehicles. And as chairman of the Committee on Environmental Protection, I'm here to say that these...
And it's a turf war, and they want to do us in. They want to see us lose everything.
And I know that owners are concerned that if they create a permit system that's given out randomly, that...
I couldn't go in my car and pick up street hails.
Next year, we'll have dogs pulling sleds, transporting people around.
At certain times of the day, the yellow cab fleet is not adequate. It's just not adequate.
Those are concessions, those are bones being thrown to the taxi industry.
I think we need to stay open.
Are there some issues? Yes.
Cause more congestion and, in fact, more air pollution.
To a dangerous and chaotic atmosphere.
They are dangerous.
Lethal hazard.
Dangerous pedicabs to roam anywhere.
It's like Coke calling Pepsi dangerous.
So that they can still hopefully get their contribution when it comes to campaign season.
Far from clear to me that these pedicabs can ever be made safe.
It's really, they're trying to create fear.
Get a hack license and drive a taxi. Is there some dangers? Believe me, I get out of the way of the yellow cabs.
To the extent that the pedicabs provide some supplement.
It's not the American way, and it's not the New York way.
I mean, what if the first guy that opened a pizza store was bitching and moaning about all the other pizza?
Something that allows people to coexist where others can earn an income and not at the expense of the environment.